I recognize at the outset of this episode, this isn't going to be for everyone. This is only for the most die-hard Erudite Magic fans. This is a little bit of our year in review. You'll notice that I am not in my typical location. That's because I'm on Christmas vacation with my family at my in-laws. This episode of Erudite Magic is a little bit different. I want to look at the trends this year. What kind of books were you interested in hearing about? What was published? And if you haven't completely caught up on all of the different content that we've been providing, this is a great opportunity to do so. First and foremost, I want to thank each of you for your participation, your support, encouragement, all of the likes and comments, and just watching these videos. It means a lot to me that there's a community of book lovers out there that is interested in Erudite Magic. I want to talk about the kind of books that were published, what we talked about, what you found to be the most compelling in some of the data that I see. I really can't thank you enough for the last 3.5 years, and as I reflect on 2023, it's been an incredible year of growth. The channel received on long-form videos over 12% more views than I did last year. Everyone watching the channel on long-form content has watched an incredible 12,500 hours, which means if you looked at this like it was someone's full-time job to watch Erudite Magic, spending 40 hours a week watching videos, that's 6 full-time people during the year watching this content about magic books. This episode is sponsored by Don's Magic and Books. Without Don, I'm not sure that I could have kept doing what I'm doing here. Don's sponsorship is an integral part of this channel because it allows me to help connect you, the viewers of the channel, the people who want to buy and consume magic books, perform that magic for people, with someone who's selling books at great prices. And he's a businessman of integrity, which is something that's very important to me. If you don't already know Don's website, please check it out via the link down in the description below. And if you do, I don't really need to tell you about it. I know you're already shopping from him and enjoying all of the great books that you've purchased. If you love Don's, drop a comment down below. Show him some love during this holiday season, not only through your comments, but also when you're looking for that next magic book. Check with him on his website to see if you can support a small business who does so much for the magic book community. This was definitely a great year for books. I'm not sure that there's ever been as exciting a year in terms of the content being put out there for magic book lovers. I noticed a few trends in what you like to watch, but please sound off down in the comments below with maybe what your favorite episode was for the year, or something that you learned, or things that you'd like to see in 2024. This content is really for you. The most popular video by views this year. It surprised me, and if you can guess it, no cheating, drop a comment down below with what you think the most popular video this year was. It received 4,000 views this year, topping the previous record holder, 3,600 views last year by Aussie Wins Repertoire. I think it had to do with the title of the video, which I tried to make obvious that this was a book review, but in spite of that, people, I believe, were expecting something different. I'm talking about Mike Caveney's Sawing a Woman in Half. If you haven't already seen that book, it is an amazing book tying together the history of the sawing illusion with the history of magic. It's a compelling read with a lot of ingenuity, intrigue, and even treachery. But a lot of you also appreciated the advice videos that I gave. For example, the video, The Problem with a Magic Library. It was published in July, but managed to end up at number 5 on this year's most viewed list with almost 3,000 watches. If you haven't already seen it, my goal was to help you overcome what happens when you have too many books on your shelves and you can't read them all. Of course, I also reviewed a lot of new books this year, and top spot in that category went to Darren Brown's Notes from a Fellow Traveler. No surprise there, Darren is immensely popular, and people have been waiting a long time for this book, plus all of the drama surrounding that release. You can check out everything I had to say in that review video. Of course, Vanishing Ink, my employer, released a lot of books this year, and I tried to cover almost all of them, but they weren't the only ones to release a lot of books. Squash Publishing also knocked it out of the park this year with books like Charlie Fry's book, and they reprinted some older gems like Unreal by Bruce Bernstein. Penguin Magic also started to flex some of their printing muscles by releasing the Juan Tamariz Letters from Juan series and reprinting a few of the older Hermetic Press books, which was very exciting to see the Barry Richardson trilogy back in print. During 2023, it wasn't all roses and sunshine, though. We did lose a few really great creators and publishers of magic. I'm talking about people like Harry Lorraine. I did a video back after his passing, which has apparently resonated with a lot of people, and I'm happy to report that I believe magicians will continue to study his magic for generations to come. We also lost Max Maven later in this year, but to help us never forget the contributions Max has made to the magic literature, Squash Publishing put out Parallax, a compilation of all of his thought-provoking articles from his periodical column by the same name. The one thing though that I did notice is that everyone seems to love a list. Top 5, worst 5, 3 books with a powerful impact. If it had a number with it, it seemed like everybody wanted to see what was on that list. And I still plan to have more coming in that series. But you tell me, what was your favorite type of video that I released this year? At the end of the day, when I reflect on this year, my heart is filled with gratitude for all of you out there, for the opportunities that I've had to read through these books and share my opinion. But more than that, I really and sincerely hope that this channel is helping you on your journey with magic books, that they're helping you get further into them, get more out of them, feel good about your magic purchases. I know that for myself, it's helped me get through a lot more books than I would if I didn't have this channel, so I plan to continue it. Who knows for how long, but I'm really enjoying the journey. I will be at MagiFest this year if you're going to be there, so stop by, say hello, introduce yourself. I love to know that people are watching, and if you want to talk about magic books, I'm always up for a great discussion. I know this was an unorthodox video, but again, I just want to say thank you to all of you and send you my warmest regards during this holiday season, and I'm wishing you a tremendous 2024. As always, my friends, thank you for watching, and until next time, keep